Hey guys, this is Kara again. I'm going to talk to you about how I make my anchor charts today. And I really love how I use these great colored spirals. These are from Lakeshore. And what I did was I wrote a table of contents on the first page of each chart, as you can see. And I have one for math. Here's my math one. And this one is for ELA. Actually, I have two for ELA. Here's the other one. And this one I have for science and social studies. So as you can see, like the concepts that I have not taught, or I decided to not put that one on here, I just crossed it out and I did another one. So that's how I keep track of all of my different anchor charts. So if I'm in a rush and I don't have my anchor chart out right away, then I can just turn to my table of contents and I can find it really quickly. So I'm just going to show you a couple of my charts for each one. So I'm going to move on to my ELA chart for Writer's Workshop and Reader's Workshop. So what I use this one probably the first week of school. What can we write about? I got this idea from Kara Carroll from the first grade parade. Characterization. What do we know about characters? Are they round or flat? Theme, always and never. Talk about theme and how to be a good friend, never be a naughty friend. Synonyms, they have the same meaning. It works well to use the flowers. And again, I have my mentor text up here that I use. Antonyms. Dialogue. And I teach them how to use quotation marks. And there's my mentor text, The Crayons Talk and The Day the Crayons Quit. Love those two books. Onomatopoeia, which are fun. This is prepositions with Rosie's Walk. Again, here's my post-it notes. They had to write the preposition on the post-it note, and then they filled in the missing word that went with the sentence, with the story for Rosie's Walk. That was really fun. These are adverbs, how, when, where, using post-it notes. Pronouns, using post-it notes. Idioms, a sentence that is play on words, and sometimes they're funny. Synthesis. So synthesis is learning new information from your schema and makes new understanding. And so how does your thinking change? Using a Ice Cream Sundae. Different genres, nonfiction and fiction. What is your schema? I use this at the beginning of the year. All information in your brain. Good readers activate their schema to understand what they read. Your schema grows and changes every single day. So then I have some text features of nonfiction, using captions, labels. Fiction. What is fiction? What is a fable? What is main idea? And I use the table, like this is the main idea of the story and the details are the legs. What is reading? So I use this at the beginning of the year with the story, Don't Open This Book. And so reading is fun, reading teaches you new information, reading is thinking, reading is using your strategies, reading is hard work, and reading makes you stronger. So I have a little bookworm on here. They're going to be little bookworms all year. Hey guys, this is Kara. I'm going to talk to you about how I organize my Writer's Workshop templates for my class. And I have this really cool little cheat sheet that I keep at my table when I conference with the children. And it has all the different steps of the Writer's Workshop, of the writing process that I use, and it has the numbers next to them. So I keep this as a handy reminder of which step that they're going to need. And then in my shelf right here, I have all these different compartments numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 22. And so these are all the materials that they need. So if I see that they need page 1, which is brainstorming, I will tell them, come over to here to the shelf, and you will need page 1. And this is the brainstorming template that they're going to need. So right now we're doing fairy tales, and so they're going to need page 1. If I ask them to get a first draft, that's number 2. And number 3 has the student conference wheel with different questions on it. So I'll tell them go get page 3. And page 4 has the student conference checklist on it. They have to read with their partner. And page 5 has the proofreading. They have to write down 8 misspelled words their partner circled for them. And page 6 is teacher conference. And this is all fairy tale themed. And page 7 is the editing checklist, editing and revision checklist. And they have to check off if they corrected their spelling, if they had capitals, periods, punctuation, did they have dialogue, adjectives, okay? And every time they add a new page, I staple it to their pack. And this is second draft. This is page 8. And has a little coach at the bottom, so they have to recopy their story again. When they get to final draft, then they can get one of these final draft pages to write their sentence and their picture at the top. And typically I have 3 different final draft pages that they can choose from. Like if we're not doing fairy tales, they have the original page they can use, just a regular normal page they can choose here or here for their final draft. And then if they need to do title page, this is page 12. Dedication page is page 13. Compliment page, page 14. About the author page is page 15. And over here we have table of contents. So if they're writing a chapter book, they can use table of contents. So that's number 17. This is self-assessment, page 18. This is the letter that gets stapled to their Writer's Workshop packet at the end when they get finished with their book. And I get to staple it to their pack so parents can read the nice letter. And then this is the genre page that I have them color in, which genre they have completed. And I don't have them do the same one every time. So this is just a really fast and easy way for me to keep track of all the different pages that they need for Writer's Workshop.